Kane Pixels will be making a Backrooms movie with A24 Studios, and it could spell the end of the Backrooms as we know it. Yesterday, a news article was released on Deadline announcing that Kane Pixels will be directing a script from Robert Patino, made with A24 Studios, the company behind Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Lighthouse, HBO's Euphoria, and a ton of other insanely popular movies and medias. This is huge, not only for the Backrooms community at large, with this being the first time the Backrooms will be exposed to a properly mainstream audience, but also for Kane Pixel. As most people know, the dude is 17, which his Discord server will not forget to tell you about. I love Kane Pixel's work, and I'm incredibly happy for the success that he has found for himself. However, the prospect of an actual official Backrooms movie existing is problematic for several reasons. If you didn't already know, Kane Pixels did not create the Backrooms. His series is his own take on the original 4chan post, made on May 12, 2019. No one knows who made this post, and it's likely that the image used for it wasn't created by the original poster, as the image was on 4chan a decade earlier, July 15, 2012. No one knows who made the Backrooms in its original image. There have been for-profit Backrooms projects before, but they don't generally impede on one another in terms of copyright and whatnot. The majority of Backrooms content online is considered to be under Creative Commons, similar to SCP, who had a similar origin story on 4chan. The basic idea of Creative Commons is that you can use things that have been made by someone else as long as the things that you make can also be used by others. Different licenses do support this, and the same thing happens with SCP. But I don't know if you know this, but big media companies like A24, they do what they do for profit specifically. They don't do Creative Commons, which is where the problems come in. Who owns the Backrooms? Who can give permission to A24 to use the Backrooms in their movie? It certainly won't be Kane Pixels, because he didn't make the Backrooms. And the Backrooms are treated as Creative Commons Online, sure, but there are Backrooms projects, games, merchandise that are made independently and make money on their own. Can we really trust a company, A24, to just respect the ecosystem of Backrooms content that's already made its home online? Who is to say that they won't try to just claim the copyright of the Backrooms? Well, according to Kane Pixels at least, this isn't happening. The only thing getting copyrighted is Async, the fictional organization that created and explored the Backrooms. You know, these guys, the ones in the yellow hazmat suits. Kane himself said that there might be trouble for people who make Backrooms videos about async, but that can't be right. As much as we may not like them, these Backrooms videos are not carbon copies of Kane Pixel's work. They're transformative in nature and their own respective pieces of art, which means they're protected under fair use. So what does Kane mean by this? Is A24's legal team just going to start illegally taking down people's videos that include people in yellow hazmat suits in the Backrooms? What about the games that include hazmat suit characters? Are these going to be taken down too? The only real comparison we have to a previous example of this are the numerous SCP films. But these SCP films are generally crowdfunded and released for free on YouTube, always released under Creative Commons. A24 and Kane Pixel's Backrooms movie is completely unprecedented in this way, for online media to be just adopted, picked up by an actual company. In regards to this movie, there is a ton of legal ambiguity on what will be allowed, what will be considered to be illegal or protected under fair use. Can we really trust the Backrooms when it's in the hands of a self-interested company? Can we actually trust them to not just begin purging the internet of Backrooms content? The answer to all these questions right now is seemingly that we just don't know. My hope with this video is to bring awareness to these potentially huge legal implications and start a discussion about the Backrooms content online. I really hope that Kane Pixels or A24 give a definitive statement about this, because right now, the future of all Backrooms content is in jeopardy. But until then, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye!